Hi guys, today's topic is about becoming the best version of you. This is something that I talk about almost on a daily basis with clients, with athletes, with just people in general. And how there's a lot of people out there that are miserable still. There's a lot of people that go down a path, and whether that means they head off to university, they take the courses, they spend the money to educate themselves, then they have to take the job that they've been educated to do, and they get in the job, the career, and they're miserable. And I'm here to tell you that that is not a way to live life. Now, I know it's hard to walk away from something that you've spent money on. I know it's hard to walk away from something that you've studied, and fear takes over. Fear of the unknown, fear of, how am I going to make ends meet? How am I going to pay for that fancy car? How am I going to pay for this fancy lifestyle? Let me tell you for a fact, I know a lot of very, very, very wealthy people who are miserable. And I wouldn't trade my life for any of it. If I was handed $2 million or more and they said you could live that person's life, I wouldn't take it. Because money is not everything. It's not worth it. True happiness comes from being very self-aware, from being aware of who you are, who you want to be, and doing the thing that brings you joy. That is where true happiness is found. It's waking up every day, knowing your purpose, and doing that thing. Now, I'm not saying that everybody can do that right away. I'm not saying to go and quit your job tomorrow. I'm saying figure out where your passion lies. Figure out a way to do that more often, because the more you do that, the happier you will be. And when you're happy, it generally leads to good things. On top of all of that, you cannot even begin to become self-aware. There is no sense even trying to become self-aware. There's no sense even trying to look inwards to try to figure out who you are if you're unhealthy. If you are not clear, if you don't have clarity of mind, which comes from proper nutrition, if you are not physically healthy, which comes from proper nutrition, if you're not mentally and emotionally healthy, which comes from proper nutrition and exercise, then forget it. You're not even going to be able to start figuring out who you truly are. When you are at peace, when you have clarity of mind, when you are healthy, body, mind, and spirit, only then can you start the process of becoming self-aware to the point where you know what your true purpose is. If all that stuff isn't in place, forget about it. It doesn't even begin to make sense to try to figure out what your purpose is in life if you are unhealthy, mentally unhealthy, physically unhealthy, emotionally unhealthy, you cannot do it. I know this for a fact. They want to be more, they want to do more, but they can't even make the first step because their health is so messed up. So the first thing I start with all of my clients is their nutrition. I help fix their nutrition. Once we fix the nutrition side of things in the water, then we talk about movement. We talk about exercise, those two things. Once those two things are in order, once your nutrition's in order, once your exercise is in order, good endorphins start to be released. You start to have a little more clarity of mind. You start to come out of the fog. You start to have a little more energy. You start to have a little more drive, a little more confidence. And all of a sudden, you become a different person. And that person, I can help. That person can become self-aware. That person can dig deep and truly find what they were put on this earth to do and to be. And then we can work on making that a reality. Because let me tell you for a fact, life is too short to settle. Life is too short to be doing something for a living that makes you miserable. Life is too short to wake up every day and cringe at the idea of going to work. Life is too short to be sitting in the parking lot with tears streaming down your face, with anxiety, with depression, with just the fear of going into that office or into that building or into that place of work because you want to be sick to your stomach. You will be sick to your stomach. You know what's coming. Why would you do that? There's no money that's worth that. None. So what I'm suggesting is that you start taking the steps towards the best version of you. You start taking the steps to making yourself the best version of you. Because again, how much longer are you going to do this? How much longer are you going to live this life that doesn't fill you up? How long are you going to be miserable? How long are you going to keep wondering what if? How long are you going to keep setting goals and never coming close to reaching them? How long are you going to keep dreaming and never come close to achieving that dream? The only way to reach your goals, the only way to make that dream a reality is to start right now. Is to start right now with a mentor, with a coach, with somebody who can help you unleash the true you. Because that's what it takes. People try this on their own time and time and time again, and they fail miserably. There's a reason that the best athletes, I say this all the time, there's a reason that the best athletes, the best business people, the top people in the world have mentors, have coaches, have guides, have people that help them to stay on track. They're accountable to someone or something else. Those are people who ultimately reach the pinnacle of success. Those are the people that make their dreams a reality. We can't do it on our own. Some of us try, most of us fail. We need help. We need a partner. We need somebody to help us get through the ups and downs and the ins and outs and the ebbs and flows of life. Life is going to hit you. Take it from me. Life is going to hit you. How you react to those things in life ultimately determine where you are going to be. Most of us overreact to everything in life. Most of us overreact to, we get upset because we didn't get enough likes on a picture. That's the world we live in. There are young people, and probably older people as well, with clinical depression because they don't get enough likes on social media. There are people that post pictures and videos, leave them for 5 minutes, see how many likes they get or don't get, and if they don't get enough, they take it down. You aware of this? This stuff blows my mind. That's a sad, sad place to be in life. You need to be happy, truly happy with yourself. But the only way to do that, the only way to be truly happy is to be self-aware and to not care about what anyone else thinks. The end. Take full responsibility for everything that goes wrong and everything that goes right in your life. Be happy with who you are. Be the best person you can possibly be. Be the best version of yourself. If you are the best version of yourself, and if you are truly happy, and if you take responsibility for everything in your life, you will have true clarity of mind, true peace, and you will be so self-aware that you will automatically know what you are meant to be doing on this planet. That is a promise. That is a promise. Most of us live in fear. Most of us live in fear about what others think, about what our families will think, about what our father will think, about what our mother will think, what our friends will think, what strangers on social. Does it matter what Happy Pants 364 thinks of you? Does it really matter that somebody that somebody gave you a bad comment or gave you a thumbs down on a post or on a video? Does it really matter? Do you actually care? And if you do, we need to figure that out, because that's sad. We shouldn't be doing this to get approval. I do these videos. I do these videos. I post them. I walk away. I don't care if one person watches it. I'm glad you do. I'm happy that you do, and I hope that you get something from these videos. That's why I do them. I do these because I want to help people. I do these because I've been through a ton of stuff, and I think there's some lessons and there's some value there. And I think it would be very selfish of me to hoard those. I think it's very selfish for me not to share my life experiences and the things that I've been through and the words of wisdom that I give to people. I think it's important. I have had some of the greatest coaches, some of the greatest mentors, some of the greatest leaders in my life, and I'm so happy and so proud to have been able to go through that, to take the courses, to be around people. I am so blessed that I want to share. I want to give. I give this stuff for free. This stuff that I'm talking about right now, I've charged up to $1,500 for a program for this exact stuff that I'm giving you. The issue is, and I know this is the same as Gary Vaynerchuk says all the time, I give this stuff for free, but I know less than 1% of you will actually follow the advice. And those that do, awesome. And those that do, I get feedback from. I get messages from those people telling me thank you. Telling me, those words actually changed my life. Those words actually meant something. What you said was so true. I didn't want to make the same mistake as you did, so I did something different, and wow. So that's why I do what I do. I do what I do because I want to help change the lives of thousands of people. More than I already have. I want to continue doing this because that is my purpose in life. I take full responsibility for everything good and everything bad in my life. I am truly happy. I'm truly blessed. Is my life complete? Not by any means. I have work to do in many aspects of my life. I am a work in progress. A wise person once said, I'm a work in progress, and so are you. The difference with me is that I know what I'm here to do. I know what I'm put on earth to do. I know what God gave me to do. I know what my mission in life is. That makes me happy. Clarity of mind. I eat clean, I exercise, I drink the water. It gives me clarity of mind. It allows me to figure out what my true purpose is. Now, sometimes I take the wrong path and I crash and burn. But guess what? I don't stay there. I dust myself off, I get back up, and I keep going. And the reason I do is because of the people that have passed before me. My brother never had a chance to do this. My brother never got the chance to dust himself off, get back up, and keep going and keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. I'm going to keep trying till the day I die. I owe that to him. I owe that to my mother. I owe that to the kids. I owe that to everyone who has passed before me. I'm going to keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. And guess what? If I fail and fail and fail and fail, eventually I will succeed because I'm learning lessons with every failure. I'm learning lessons along the way. And I pivot and I adjust. And eventually I'll get this right. And hopefully I can help you along the way. Hopefully it doesn't take you as long as it takes me because I'm old now. It's taken me a long time to figure this stuff out. And I hope that I can provide some guidance and some wisdom to you. So in parting, to end this today, my words of advice, words of wisdom for you all is that life is too short to be miserable. Life is too short to continue doing something that makes you sick. Something that makes you sick to your stomach. Something that makes you mentally just stressed out, full of anxiety, depressed. Life is too short to live that way. There is a way out. And the way out is through clarity of mind. The way out is knowing what your true purpose is. And the way to get there is through proper nutrition and exercise. That's the first two things. You've got to figure out how to make that right in your life. You may need somebody to help you along the way. This is what I do for a living. I am a coach. I coach people along the way. I coach people and I help people get on the right path in life. I coach people and hopefully they become the best version of themselves. Starts with nutrition, then it comes to exercise, then we work on business, then we work on life, then we work on all kinds of different things to make you the best version of yourself possible. If you want some help, I can help you. Coach Jason Capson. You can reach out to me on Instagram. You can reach out to me on Facebook. You can email me, jasoncapson@gmail.com, or you can text me, 506-866-5374. Trust me when I tell you, there is a program for everybody. I can literally help everybody. Everyone on this planet. Doesn't matter what your background is. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. Doesn't matter if you're 10 or if you're 90. I can help you get more out of life. I've done it. I've done it for thousands of people, and I want to help. I said thousands earlier. I want to help hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people, more people. I want to help more people, and I can help you. Reach out to me with any questions, with anything that you need. This is what I do for a living, and I love doing what I do, and I want to help you. Take care, guys. I hope this isn't going to be the last video, but Christmas is coming. We're 4 days away. So if I don't have a video here or there, please forgive me. I'm celebrating Christmas with my family and the ones that I love, just like you should be doing as well, or whatever holiday you celebrate. And if you're not celebrating a holiday, that's okay too. I hope you are spending time loving that special someone, loving yourself, loving your cat. I don't care. Just share some love. No matter what day. We don't need this. Don't get me started about holidays and spending and Valentine's Day and Christmas. It's all about love. Let's just love each other every single day. Love each other more. Go find somebody, love on them. And if you don't have a special somebody in your life, love on yourself. Stop beating yourself up. Stop being so hard on yourself. That's it. That's all. It sounds so easy, right? Take care, guys.